her first? Let's do Samira Farouk first. Okay, and Attorney Robinson, I can put you in one more person. Freeman Johnson.
All right.
One count I can dismiss because of the age of the ticket. That's the count with the SX on the beginning. And the other count, I can offer him improper plates.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Freeman Johnson, go ahead and unmute your phone.
Okay.
I guess you'll talk to Attorney Robinson. I'll let you talk to her, and then I'll ask you a couple questions. Okay.
Okay.
So. Good morning, Officer Robinson.
Good morning, Your Honor. How you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Are you here on Friendo?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
It was, I believe it was rescheduled from last year, from the first appearance.
And I believe everyone is checked in except for Friendo today.
Yeah, she was retained. Last time it was Ryan Hill. He was running a little late.
Oh, okay. All right.
And you had already dismissed me before he got there.
Okay. I remember. So I'll keep you abreast. It's a little early. So if you have anywhere else to go, that's fine. I won't dismiss it. You have to go check in somewhere else.
Okay. And if we want, well, is the city prosecutor in the room?
Not yet. You want to speak? You want me to let her know that you want to speak to her?
Yeah, I was just going to tell her if she wants to do impeding. That's fine with me.
Okay. I can relay that if you don't mind.
Okay.
So I'll let you know when she gets in here and if and when Ryan Hill checks in.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Attorney McCoy, what is your P number?
P38666.
That's easy. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I'm calling cases SP 104-0526, count 1, driver's license number required, count 2, no insurance, count 3, improper plates, and SP 103-2483, count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, driving while license suspended, count 3, no insurance. Is the People versus Samira Farouk. Appearance?
Yes, ma'am.
Alan G. McCoy for the defendant, Your Honor.
And Ms. Farouk, can you turn on your video and state your full name for the record, please?
Yes, ma'am. Samira Farouk.
Okay. And as we discussed, Attorney McCoy, your client is going to take the offer to plea to 2 0-point offenses of improper plates and failure to display, with the 4 remaining counts to be dismissed, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Farouk,
Yes, ma'am.
I need you to raise your right hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney today about your case and about your rights?
I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
I didn't hear you. Say that again.
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, Ms. Farouk, do you wish to continue to plead guilty?
I do.
Say it again, your audio went out.
I can. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there we go. Okay, what's like to bring your attention to October 10th, 2019, around 12:47 p.m. in the area of Gratiot and Superior in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2014 Chevy vehicle?
Yes,
Okay, and one, were you operating a vehicle without valid insurance?
yes, ma'am. Well, actually, the insurance, go ahead.
Did you have insurance on that vehicle?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So, wait, did you have insurance on that vehicle?
It was in Indiana, and I was told that I couldn't have insurance because my car was fully covered in Indiana, but it wasn't in Michigan. By me having Michigan plates, I was told insurance. So yes, ma'am, it was not insured
So it was not
in the
valid
state of
insurance.
Michigan. Yes, ma'am.
And also, did you have an invalid operator's license at the time?
No, I actually don't have a license.
So it was invalid?
Yes.
Okay. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So I will accept your guilty pleas, Ms. Farouk. I will make the amendments to 0-point offenses. And what I've been doing is waiving everyone's fines and costs due to the pandemic. So you don't have to pay anything to the court today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So you are all set. You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
Not at all. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Have a good rest of your day. You too,
You
Ms.
too.
Attorney McCoy.
Thank you, Your Honor, and have a good day. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
You're welcome. Okay, let's get to.
How do I get up?
I'll log you off.
I think we leave.
Your Honor,
Okay, let's do Ms. Sade James. Okay. Calling case P1003769, the people versus Sade James. One count of driving while license not valid or improper license. Appearance?
Good morning, if it may please the court. Sarah Robinson from Ms. James. Ma'am, please state your name.
Sade James.
Thank you. Judge, Ms. James would like to resolve the matter today and plead guilty.
Okay, Ms. James, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Robinson in private about your case today?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to June 23rd, 2019, around 8:36 a.m. in the area of Greenfield and Fargo in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2018 Buick vehicle?
Yes.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
At the time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Judge.
Okay, I will accept your guilty plea, Ms. James. I will amend the charge to a 0-point offense of failure to display. And I'm going to waive your fines and costs today, so you don't have to pay anything to the court, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, let's take care of Ms. Crystal Johnson. Ms. Johnson, go ahead and unmute your phone. There we go.
Okay.
Calling cases P920516, people versus Crystal Sonia Johnson, driving while license suspended, and 477536, driving while license not valid. Appearance?
Good morning, if it may please the court. Sarah Robinson from Ms. Crystal Johnson. Ma'am, please state your name.
Crystal Johnson.
And Judge, Ms. Johnson would like to resolve the matter today and plead guilty.
Okay, Ms. Johnson, I need you to start your video.
Okay.
Okay, can you raise your right hand, please?
Mhm.
Are you at work trying to take care of it?
No, I'm in a hospital. I just had my baby.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, let me get you out of here. You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Okay, did you speak to Attorney Robertson about your case today in private?
Yeah.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yep.
Now, are you pleading guilty because you were actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand, Ms. Johnson, pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to October 12th, 2018, around 3:39 p.m. in the area of Harnett and Remington in the city of Detroit. We're operating a 2010 Chevy gray vehicle without a valid driver's license.
Yes.
Okay, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, satisfied, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Johnson, you're all set. Your balance is at $0, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Okay, let's do Mr. Foltz.
Mute. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, calling case 701-744, the People versus Darles Foltz, Senior. One count of no operator's license in possession. Appearance?
Good morning. If it may please the court, Sarah Robinson for Mr. Falk. Sir, please state your name.
Harriet Cardray Folk Senior.
And Judge, Mr. Falk would like to resolve the matter today and plead guilty.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Robinson today in private about your case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to October 3rd, 2019, around 6:25 a.m. in the area of Livernois and Elmhurst in the city of Detroit. We're operating a 2005 Chevy black vehicle without your operator's license in your possession.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, satisfied?
Satisfied, Judge.
Okay, I will accept your guilty plea, Mr. Folk. I'm going to do the same thing with your case and waive your fines and costs so you don't have to pay anything to the court, okay?
Okay.
You have any questions?
Yes. I have posted a $240 bond. How do I go
Okay.
about that?
So I will apply your bond to your reinstatement fee and have the balance returned to you in the mail, okay?
Okay. Thank you. What
welcome.
address do you have on file?
Okay, I don't want you to repeat back to me your address on YouTube Live, but I have
Okay.
Gaymore.
No.
Okay, so, in the chat section, go ahead and type, your new address, and I'll put it on the file.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, so once you go ahead and send it to me, you can log off, I'll have it. Okay, let's do Mr. William Johnson. Okay, I have it, Mr. Foltz.
Thank you. You have a good day, okay?
Thank you, you too.
You're welcome. I didn't need. Ooh.
versus William Johnson, calling case SP 102-14331, one count of no insurance. Appearance?
Sarah Robinson for Mr. Johnson. I don't believe I spoke to Mr. Johnson, Judge.
Oh, I'm
Or
sorry.
is that free? I spoke to for Mr. Freeman Johnson.
You got it. I'm mixing up the Johnsons. Mr. William Johnson, I'll get to you in a moment. You gotta talk to a lawyer first, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Freeman Johnson.
Yes.
Okay. Now, where is his other account? Yes, ma'am. I don't know what I did with count one. With this, for Freeman Johnson.
Okay.
Okay, Freeman Johnson, I'm ready. Calling case SX 1112576, you versus Freeman Deshaun Johnson. Count one, failure to obtain a valid operator's license, not on person, and count two, driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearance?
Good morning, Sarah Robinson for Mr. Freeman Johnson. Sir, please state your name.
Freeman Deshaun Johnson.
And Judge, Mr. Johnson would like to resolve the matter today and plead guilty.
You know what, I misspoke. Actually, both of his counts are state counts, and they are older than 7 years, so I can dismiss both of them.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
Judge. I'll move to dismiss.
I misspoke in a good way for you, so I would
Right.
dismiss both without prejudice, so you are all set, Mr. Johnson.
Okay, so going forward, do I just got to get my license back? I paid $500 in bond. So how do I go proceed with that?
Okay, so I'll apply your bond to your reinstatement fee. Are you still on Flora Street?
Yes.
Okay, so the balance will be returned to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And what you need to do is wait 48 hours to check with the Secretary of State to see your status, because we have to apply your bond to your reinstatement fees, and it takes time to get to the Secretary of State, okay?
Okay, sound good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, now, let's put you in with Mr. William Johnson and then Mr. Fields. So go ahead and Mr. Johnson, go ahead and accept the invitation. You gotta unmute your phone too. There you go.
I just did it. It said join. Okay.
Go ahead and join. Okay, and Mr. Freeman. Mr. Freeman, can you unmute your phone, please? Mr. Freeman.
Hello.
Yes, are you Carlos Freeman?
No, no, ma'am.
What is he?
I'm Carlos Franklin. Just put down.
What up?
Okay, Mr. Freeman, your case is at 1:30 today.
Oh, some nice.
I'm talking to Mr. Freeman. Is your middle name DeMarco?
Who's talking to me?
Mr. Freeman, I'm talking to you. Is your middle name DeMarco?
My name is not Mr. Freeman. It's Carlos Franklin.
Carlos
I don't know
Franklin?
why I said- Yes, ma'am. I don't know why I say Freeman right there, though, but that's wrong.
Okay,
Call it Franklin.
from yesterday, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I'm like, I see Freeman is confusing me as well. So
Yeah, me too.
I have an offer for you. So your middle name is DeAndre, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you in the breakout room after Mr. Fields to talk about your offer, okay? So just hold tight and I'll put you back on mute. Okay. Can you give me a number on this page? Sure. This is the only one. All right. Working me hard this morning. Okay. This is the people versus William Lewis Johnson.
Yes, ma'am.
Case SP 102-14331, one count of no insurance. Appearance?
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, today, please, the court, Sarah Robinson for Mr. William Johnson. Sir, please state your name.
My name is William Lewis Johnson.
Mr. Johnson would like to plead guilty today, Judge.
Okay. And that's going to be to a 0-point offense of improper place. Do you understand that, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Robinson today in private about your case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand, Mr. Johnson, pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to August 30th, 2019, around 5:17 p.m. in the area of Plymouth and Hubble in the city of Detroit, operating a 1997 Chevy vehicle without insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied? Yes.
I will amend the charge to improper place as we discussed, and Mr. Johnson, I'm going to waive your fines and costs as well, so you're at a zero balance with the court, okay?
Okay.
You have any questions?
No, so now I owe nothing for this now. I'm okay now. I'm trying to get my license back together, so I don't need no receipt or anything.
No, because you didn't pay anything, you don't get a receipt. So, did you post a bond at all?
No, ma'am, I wasn't arrested, not at all.
Okay, so you will have to pay to the Secretary of State a reinstatement fee of $45 for that count.
Okay, so that's good. Oh, okay. And I got another question. May I ask the judge? Like,
Sure.
if you got a ticket and it went by, but you didn't get a chance to go to court, so how do you do that? Because they made me pay a ticket, but I never got a chance to see a judge.
What was it for? What was the count?
It was I think I got the ticket when I got that ticket. I just paid it. I paid them all yesterday, but I never did get a chance to go to court on none of them. Well, I did. I ain't gonna say that. It's just the Corona stuff had everything messed up. So when they finally let us do the court and the Zoom thing, they just went on and charged me for the tickets, and it would give me the option to go to court.
You were supposed to get notice that if it happened on the same day as the one you just pled guilty to, that court date was supposed to be attached to today. So had you not paid that, you would have had that court date today as well.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So
yes.
I pay. Oh, so okay then. Okay.
You paid for that?
I got it out the way. Okay, well, and you just blessed me too. You blessed me, so I have no complaints. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yeah, you took care of your stuff and I helped you out, so everything's fine now. Okay?
Everything's good. I'm so glad to almost get everything back to normal.
Me too, so just take care of that $45 reinstatement fee, okay?
All right, no problem at all. And thank you, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, you too.
All right, that's it.
Yep. Okay, Mr. Fields, I have an offer finally on this one. I'm trying to do it myself, it didn't work.
He does have an OWI that he pled to that only has an ROA in there. I think he absconded from probation.
Oh, I see. Okay, Attorney Robinson? Or Mr. Fields,
Yes, it's Mr. Field.
the offer will be for 1 count of failure to display and 1 count of improper plates. And then we have to address his, operating while visibly impaired case from 2009, where he still owes some money on that.
I thought I took care of that.
It's a long book here, let me read it and see what's going on.
Because I was on probation and they sent me to jail for 13 days, I think, for that.
Okay, we'll talk to Ms. Robinson about that in private, and she'll advocate for you, okay? Okay. I'm gonna put you to a breakout room.
All right.
I'm like, Mr. Freeman, that's not my name. Like, my name is not Freeman, oh, or Freeman.
Today I left my phone. I left mine and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it in there. But let me, because I said that to Sabree, so text me. I don't think I have it. Okay, let me check. Because when you said that, I was thinking. Oh, yeah, I know how to get them. On here.
Kimberly Springo.
Ringo.
Here you go. You need a judge? Yep. Okay, are we ready on Mr. Fields?
Yes, ready, Judge.
Yeah.
Okay. The People versus Hermine Fields, calling cases D 7889501, operating while visibly impaired, that is set for a review. And 183-510-281, no operator's license on person. 144-547-382, no insurance. U 443-92708, entering or remaining on private property when closed. 162-477-621, no operator's license on person. SX 150-62911, failure to display a valid operator's license. And 144-547-381, driving while unlicensed. Appearance?
Good morning. If you may please report, Sarah Robinson appearing for Mr. Jermaine Fields. Sir, please state your name.
Jermaine Fields.
And Judge, as to the pending matters, Mr. Fields would like to resolve with the by guilty plea.
Okay. Mr. Fields, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Robinson in private today about your case?
Yes, ma'am.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am. Guilty.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll start with the older case from 2014. I'd like to bring your attention to April 23rd, 2014, around 10:30 a.m. in the area of Whitcomb and Westfield in the city of Detroit. We're operating a 2002 Pontiac vehicle without insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
And also, I'd like to bring your attention to March 12th, 2018, around 8:20 p.m. in the area of Lindsay and Pembroke in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a
Yes, ma'am.
Were you operating a 2003 Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you operating that vehicle without a operator's license on your person?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, satisfied?
Satisfied, Judge.
Okay, I will make the amendments, both to 0-point offenses. I will dismiss the 4 remaining counts. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
Stipulate, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Fields, for the 2 counts you just pled guilty to, as I've been doing with everyone else, I'm going to waive your fines and costs on those, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's gonna be about $480. For the remaining case with your, operating while visibly impaired, is there anything from counsel on that matter?
Yes, Judge, I would ask that the court close the matter out. This matter is 11 years old. My client did plead guilty. He indicated that he had violated in the past and was sentenced to 13 days in the Wayne County Jail. His recollection is that was on or in 2010, to the best of his recollection. I would ask that the case be closed.
Yes, I actually see it here. He went to jail for 7 days. August 4th, 2010, from a probation violation. And what happened is that instead of the case being closed out, the judge ordered you to extend your probation for 90 days. And that's why it was never closed, because I'm pretty sure you thought you were done after you went to jail. So you just continue to catch or get fees and penalties added on. So I'm going to go ahead and give you credit for time served and close this matter.
Hello?
Mr. Fields? Okay, Attorney Robinson, I'm going to, oh, there we go, Mr. Fields. I'll let him know what happened if we can't get, oh, there we go. Mr. Fields, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So what I was saying is that I'm
I hear
closing
you
your,
now.
Can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah.
Okay. I closed out your probation matter, the drunk driving case. I gave you credit for time served, okay?
Okay.
And you just have the 2 counts, improper place in the fair teachers play. I zeroed out those balances, so you don't have to pay anything to the court. You just need to pay reinstatement fees to the Secretary of State, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Thank
You're welcome. Okay, let's do Mr. Franklin, not Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Okay, Attorney Robinson, Mr. Franklin was on the docket, or he wasn't on the docket yesterday. He missed his court date. But I told him to call in today, and I would take care of all his stuff. So, let's see here. How do we do this? He has 13 counts. The offer I'll relate to you first. It's for 2 counts of failure to display. And then 2 responsible pleas. 1 for violation of basic speed law. And the other one is for varying course without a signal. And for the remaining counts, 8 of them are civil infractions and 2 are misdemeanors. Do you want me to run through them all, just so you know, or?
No, ma'am.
Not you, Mr. Franklin, I'm talking to your lawyer.
No, Judge.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you into a breakout room. I'm glad you're listening, Mr. Franklin. I'm gonna put you into a breakout room to speak to Mr. Franklin about his case.
Thank you.
And Attorney Robinson. Officer Robinson,
Someone should be coming from right here.
Yes, Your Honor.
someone is going to be calling in shortly from Attorney Hill's office. We just contacted him.
Somebody's going to call me?
No, they're calling into Zoom.
Go to the courtroom?
Yeah, to Ms. Friendo, short.
Okay.
Ms. Friendo.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Franklin? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are we ready on his case, Attorney Robinson?
Yes, Judge, ready.
This is the people versus Carlos DeAndre Franklin. Calling cases P1086645, driver's license expired. SP105-86761, driver's license expired. P108677, violation of basic speed law, driving unsafe manner. SP105-82741, varying course without signal and or safe observation. SP1097796, count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, failure to display a valid operator's license. SP105-8274. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, no valid registration certificate. SB 1024662. Count 1, failure to comply with limit line marking, the red signal. Driving left of center. SP 102-51021, speeding 21 and 25 over the speed limit. SP 101-96931, failure to signal. SP 105-93161, violation of basic speed law. And 183-429-721, driving too fast for conditions. Appearance.
Sarah Robinson, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, please state your name, Mr. Franklin.
Carlos Franklin.
And Judge, Mr. Franklin would like to plead guilty today.
Is that correct, Mr. Franklin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you'll be pleading guilty to 2 counts of failure to display and pleading responsible to varying course without a signal and violation of a basic speed law count. You understand that?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Robinson today about your case?
Yes.
Case. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty and responsible on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand, Mr. Franklin, that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
I'd like to bring your attention to May 23rd, 2020, around 6:26 p.m. in the area of Hoover and 7 Mile in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2016 Dodge red vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, did you violate a basic speed law and drive in an unsafe manner?
Yes.
Was your license also expired?
Yes.
Also, I'd like to bring your attention to January 23rd, 2020, around 7:12 p.m. in the same area, 7 Mile and Hoover, with the same vehicle. Was your driver's license expired?
Yes.
And lastly, same date and time, around 7:11 p.m., same vehicle, same intersection.
Yes.
Did you vary a course without a signal and or safe observation?
Yes.
Okay, satisfied?
Satisfied, Judge, and will stipulate the probable cause.
Okay, so I will dismiss the remaining counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 counts with that stipulation of probable cause. Mr. Franklin, I'm going to waive all of your fines and costs. You are going to need that money to pay for these reinstatement fees for all these counts, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, what's going on with your license? As far as, it's just expired right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so do you have an appointment with the Secretary of State? Have you set one
No.
up?
No. No. I'm about to try to make one.
Don't try, do it. Do it.
Yes, ma'am. But I was trying to get rid of my tickets too, though, because it's kind of hard out here for me, but they always stopping me.
Okay, so the Secretary of State appointments are so backed up, you need to set one today, because it's not gonna happen in the next month or so. So go ahead and set that up, and at least have the appointment ready to go. And take care of your reinstatement fees. Did you post a bond at all?
No, because I just got out of jail. No.
Okay. Okay, so that's all you need to do is just take care of the reinstatement fees. Under at 36 District Court, the traffic misdemeanor division have been closed out and 0 balance. Okay?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank
Do
you.
you have any questions?
No,
Okay,
ma'am.
good luck with getting your license back.
Okay.
Okay, Attorney Robinson, we had a nice early morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. The only person left is the person is retained for, Ms. Friendo. So you don't have to
Thank
worry
you.
about her. You're welcome. You have a good
Am I
rest of your day.
excused? Thank you,
Yes, ma'am.
Judge.
Have a good one. Mr. Franklin.